we don't do combat here in D&D. So we're here to play D&D. We should get that right off the top. I don't remember what we do here, but we are sponsored by some lovely companies. So we'll start it off with our Found Familiar coffee. So if you need coffee in this awful, I don't even know, insert terrible word here, time that we're in.
You want 30 seconds in the morning where you forget the apocalypse is happening.
Yeah.
This coffee can make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah. So true. Sit back. The dog in the "this is fine" meme is drinking Found Familiar coffee at this time. And if you need some, go to foundfamiliar.com/FeatherFall. Get 10% off your first order there with promo code. You got it, FeatherFall. Oh, we're also sponsored by Skull Splitter. Get some Skull Splitter dice. Everybody raise yours. Sweet. Yeah. I mean, see that? He's got the big one.
I got it. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, use the link below, or our very own mod Robo Raygun has the command set up in the chat, so use promo code or the command !Skull Splitter to get that link. Use promo code FeatherFall. Oh, mod's right there. Look at that.
Pew, 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 pew. Look at that. Nice.
Spelled Found Familiar wrong, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was your shot, dude.
Oh, that was your shot. You have thrown away your shot, sir.
Your nickname fancy? No.
So we're sponsored by them. Also, last sponsor, very own, Ty.
The one, the only, not DMEmporium.com. If you stop by DM Emporium, you can find all the things for your D&D tabletop needs. Whether it's drinking from a stein of mead that actually looks like one, but is safe for people to drink out of because it's, not from the olden days. To find your own metal dice, to feel the weight of destiny in your hand when you throw it onto the table and realize that natural one means you're dead forever. Find it at DMEmporium.com. And if you use the code FeatherFall at checkout, you can save yourself 10%, and 10% will go to build this wonderful, amazing channel.
So
you deserve to be on The Price is Right.
That was amazing and well done.
He's hired.
And now, come on down.
There's one other thing we need to get done right at the top here before we go into playing the game. We have a longtime watcher here at every stream. I just want to recognize Cranky Old Mage by granting that beautiful pink diamond that you get when you are elevated to the VIP status. So Cranky,
What?
You are officially our first VIP of the channel. Don't let it go to your head. So, anyways,
Absolutely let it go to your head.
yeah, no, I do. Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, it gets you nothing, but
Bragging rights.
bragging rights. Go to the local pub with your mask on and tell everybody, you know what? I'm VIP over at FeatherFall TableTop. Anyways. I don't know if we're going to play D&D tonight, folks.
Let's play D&D.
We did have one offline follow, Proximo18 or Proximo128. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. That's the business. Wait. Gotta do the schedule.
Wait, there's more.
Not this Saturday, but every other Saturday is Gateway Wars Sunday. This Sunday is going to be Curse of Strahd. And then, blah, 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 blah. And then Monday, maybe this Monday, we're kind of off cycle with our Star Wars game. We've had some issues. But maybe this Monday we'll be playing Star Wars 5e. Tuesday is going to be Call of Cthulhu. We missed this week, life and school and things and fires and apocalypses happened. So we had to take a week off. I'm sorry. Y'all will get over it. But we'll be here Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll be here with Call of Cthulhu. Wednesday we're here every Wednesday with Beyond Amends. So previously on Beyond Amends. You guys, y'all were run out of town. A lot of mysterious things had happened around the party. So a couple deaths, maybe at the hands of the party, or just coincidental that people kind of are raising their hands saying, hey, this is a bit awkward. So after the confrontation with Samuel Seabury, Brandt and Samuel got themselves thrown into the local prison. The Starosta, knowing that you guys are good and on the up and up, she did tell you about a loose bar. Excuse me, a loose bar, and you were able to easily just break out, Brandt, and meet the party outside of town. She also gave you 2 horses to help you along your ways, while investigating some previous findings of the Ruiners or the Ravagers. You guys follow the tracks, hunted down what seemingly one got away, and you found a little goblin who was hurt. His name is Crag Mudface, also name provided by Cranky, thank you. And healed him up, asked some questions, and then you heard some rumblings from underneath, like a concave piece of rock, and hiding, covering up some eggs, was a Mama Bahir. So y'all did very well dispatching it. You did the old run and hit and then stand and fight. But a very, very good fight. Well done. And then that's where we kind of left off. We did decide to go back to Trust Involved on the outside of town, and that's where we kind of left off with coming up with a plan, but I'll go ahead and let you all take it away for that.
What time of day was it again? At this point?
How late?
It was afternoonish.
Good. Well, we might want to set up somewhere with good vantage point, but where we can also not be seen. I'm struggling with why I care so much about the safety of Trust Involved. They've done nothing.
This I've said like 3 times. But I think it's more that you care about people, and
I do.
If lots of people are harmed for no reason, it seems.
It might just be the trust itself. I'm unsure at this point, but I would hate to see it go. I do think we owe it to the Starosta, though, to keep an eye out just in case.
She has been very
I agree.
for us.
Yeah, if we are wrong, we are a day behind. Sorry, Brandt, go ahead.
No, I was just saying she did do me a solid by letting me out of jail. That was nice.
Well, we owe a little bit, yeah. Does anybody know a good spot for us to kind of camp out? Because if it's afternoon, doing the math, we probably got about 24 hours at least of just hanging out, right? Zenith Festival tomorrow.
Yeah.
We
When does
had
that start?
I believe it's tomorrow.
But I mean, in the morning?
I would, yeah, but I mean, our Ravagers going to attack in the morning? They might sleep in.
There's some lazy Ravagers.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twilight. What were you saying?
no, we had discussed staying on the opposite side of the lake because the guards do not patrol that far.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yeah, and I am fine with that. It might give us something to do as we kill time, rather than just sitting up on a hill.
Does anyone have any cards, anything, and some coin they are willing to lose? No, it's fine.
Nice. No good for me.
Can't believe nobody here has any dice.
That is, I don't. I have books that I will probably occupy my time with, but I might dip my toes into the Ustaloch.
I
might have some cards or dice.
Yeah, the
grifter.
The grifter. What did you do?
Only if you promise to teach me how you cheated me if you do cheat me, because that's the best.
That would require me to cheat you instead of just being better.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. I like this. I like this a lot.
What's our little goblin friend doing?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
They are just listening, kind of like nervously.
Do you play cards, Mudface?
What? No.
You do not.
No. What? Wait, what?
Lysander here might teach you.
I would
I don't know
very
about
much
that.
love that.
Maybe.
I mean, he is the best one here, apparently, so he will teach you the best.
Well, he did
I
fight
just
the
said I'm better
best.
than you.
So you speak common, but can you read? Can you read common?
Read no.
All right, I might teach you.
I mean, I don't really have a need for it, to be honest.
Well,
You
you
will.
never know. You never know.
I mean, I do know.
All right.
I don't think you do. That would require knowing the future, unless you know the future.
It's got you there.
He just looks puzzled, like.
Do you know the future? You can tell us.
Our VIP Cranky is pointing out that I am in Amethyl spot and Amethyl is in
Yep.
Quinn spot.
Well, that's why he's a VIP.
that's why. That's how we earned it.
I was like,
Showing his
I
worth.
don't think I have the right spell to grow a beard on Amethel, so.
I was just okay. I was playing a joke
alright.
to see if anybody would pick up on it. Who's really paying attention out there, Twitch chat?
It
Our
was a test.
VIPs.
Turns out,
Anyway, well, as long as we're talking about skills that we might pass on from one person to the next, Crag, what might you be able to do? If you were to teach me something.
Well, I could hunt. You want to teach? I could teach you how to hunt.
Well, maybe.
I could show you how to dance. Crag is a very good dancer.
That might be fun.
how tall is Krang?
A little under 4 feet. Yeah, pretty small.
Almost the exact same height as our shape-shifting body we found, if I had to guess.
Get him!
I don't. Yeah, I think it's about the same as what Bilbus was.
Go with. Yes. All right, just because Grant's like, so is there a lot of dancing in war bands?
Well, when you're the smallest one, you sometimes become the joke. It is unfortunate
What does that have to do with
sometimes.
Dancing.
Well, they throw stuff at you. I would tell you that the ship voyage, which is very long, and people get bored, and they made Crag and a couple of us other, of the smaller ones dance. It was very unfortunate.
Can I
Well-
insight check that?
We won't make you dance if you don't want to. Don't.
I'm
worry about that.
very good at dancing, so I don't mind.
Well, only if you want to.
That's 15.
You could. He's telling the truth for the most part.
Right, well, there is. Yeah, don't dance unless it's something you enjoy. You're willing to die for these people who would throw rocks and things at you and make you dance.
Oh, I was willing to die from, my god.
Clearly, you are not as you ran away.
It's true. Crag is a bit of a coward.
You're a bit of a conundrum, you are. That's okay. Have you ever had trust?
No, I have trust. Trust? Like, do I trust you?
No, trust. It's a type of beer. Here, come here. I can pour him like a little cup of beer. Scoot it over.
Hold out your hand.
There
Yeah. He drinks it all up. Well, it was mighty tasty.
It's not too bad.
What is that?
It is it's called trust. It's a type of like it is an ale or a beer. It's alcohol. If you so, do you guys drink alcohol at all?
I mean, we really don't have much else to drink around. We don't.
For the blood of your enemies, right?
I know. I've never. I mean, I've never drank in blood.
Never. Not even in a blood sausage. Now that I don't believe.
We have made sausage with blood in it. Yes. So I mean, I suppose I'm confused by that. If anybody's had sausage, anybody would have had blood. So, and you see, he gets a bit like nervous.
Yeah, I'm joking. Have some more trust.
Okay. Do you pour him another cup?
Yeah, pour him another little cup.
Yeah, I agree with you, Robo. Brand is extremely mistrusting of this innocent goblin.
He's so innocent with his deathly warband and destroyer guy. Hey, there's a 4-foot-ish tall shape changer out there somewhere.
You don't know. Okay, so as he does drink this next one, you can see he's like holding on to like the stump he's sitting on, not to fall over.
Oh,
What?
all right.
Yes.
Good.
This was
We
a
still,
bit strong.
Hey, Brent, we still have a lot of walking to do. Maybe
Yeah.
You want to?
I'm off.
I don't want to carry him.
All right, I will carry him.
Do you want me to climb up, or do you carry me in like a satchel, like a baby?
Oh well, I was gonna have you walk it first, but if you're already there, come. Come up on my
Weak in the knees.
He climbs onto you like a backpack, almost, not onto your shoulder.
All right, Yoda, let's go.
That is a strangely charming visual. Just
Yeah, a goblin next to this
Just
fiery hair.
don't bounce them too much.
yeah.
Shake it up.
Somebody have presentation ready.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so what is happening in the town?
Well, that is true. That's it. Do you know anything that might be happening in the town?
No.
All right. That's good. Yeah. Celebration time, I guess.
Oh, like a party.
Festival.
Oh,
Something like that.
We have those too.
Yeah.
We we have festivals after we conquer the
Well, this is
the tribes that don't believe what we believe. The rival tribes, I believe, is what they've called them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Before you were saying that you are fighting a tribe who believes the same thing as you.
I don't know. They don't believe us, and they attacked us first. We attacked them back. If I did say that in canon, I did not. That was a misstep on my part.
Okay.
So I apologize if I did say that.
I might have
what they-
misunderstood.
Do you know what they believed that they attacked you for?
No, I mean, it's more just they don't like what we believe.
Okay.
Do you cause problems for those who don't?
Do we cause problems for those that don't?
Yeah.
Well, we mainly just stay in our territory, and if people come in, they cause problems for us, so we have to... He just cuts it off there.
Amethyst intentionally not chiming in on this because she's just trying to listen because she knows what she knows. And that doesn't sound quite right to her ears, but she's trying to be open-minded.
Yeah, can I insight that?
Yeah.
I mean, I have terrible insight, but that's cocked. That is just roll. Okay, 13.
He's a little shifty about how it goes.
Yeah.
And I already
Amethyst
don't trust him.
Yeah. Amethyl's being quiet so she can just observe, So she would like to do an insight check too.
Absolutely.
That is something I am proficient in, so that's a 24.
Woof, woo, woo. He is absolutely lying.
She's kind of silently doing that, like okay. Let's see where this goes. All right.
So, it's territory that you...
Mama Thale silently judging.
Silently judging with my eyes.
Silently judging.
I heard Mama fail.
I totally heard that too.
Yep.
Nice. Love
It
it.
came chat last week, and I'm glad that kind of fits.
Go ahead, Brant. What were you saying?
So, that territory that you only give people problems to, that you sailed away from in a giant ship with, and ended up across the sea, though. A little more to the story, no?
He was just staring the whole time.
Yeah, I know. It hits hard.
I'm sorry. Ask that one more time, please.
Oh, just just curious about the whole warship ending up across the sea. If you only cause problems for those who come to your territory, wouldn't it be more important to defend the territory, take a defensive stance rather than ending up across the ocean? Like you do. What's the name of your favorite person in your tribe that you miss back home that we could get you back to?
Oh, back home. It was the Ruiner.
What a delightfully fake answer.
My favorite person was God.
Yep.
And where was your territory?
Oh, it was on the northern side of Taldori.
Nice and warm there, then.
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh, what was it like?
Bit rocky. It was so. And he's like, there's a lot of snow there. It was a bit. It's hard for goblins to live there, to be honest.
But it was worth dying for. Very weird.
Well, and he is, and
But you can get, yeah?
Amethale, as you're watching this, he is like shifty times 10, and I would say even Flylan, you would even with a 13, you'll start to see him get a little weird, shifty, like quick look around, and so
I'm gonna drop back so that I'm walking behind Brant.
okay, and so he's like, Brent, do you have any more of the trust?
Oh, yes. Just a little bit. But I don't want you throwing up on my armor so more later.
No, we don't. I won't throw up, I promise.
You can promise all you want. This is not your cynic does not always agree. And as he's talking about this, he'll just kind of he'll snap his fingers to just trust me. And as he does, his echoes next to Flylan walking along are just kind of floating along next to him.
Nice. I like it. And so, just so I'm clear on where the party's going, you guys were east of Trostenwald, and you were kind of heading down around the lake, correct?
I thought we were north, but yeah, that would make... Yeah, we're going... Oh, yeah, we're headed down east, yes.
Yeah, we're coming
Yeah.
to the east of...
So you're not going down the Amber Road. Sorry, I have my giant map here, folks.
No, I would think we left the Amber Road, if everybody's cool with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the road.
Yeah, kind of broke off to get to the northern edge of the Ustaloch, and then travel down the Ustaloch shore.
Okay.
Because I think we made a check that Brant made a check about what the patrols might look like at a time like the Zenith Festival, and we decided they might not go out that far, so we'd be okay.
Well, Brant knew the patrols from walking with the guard, and he did know that they do go out further, but the understanding of during festivals they kind of come in a little bit and tighten up defenses, if you will.
Okay.
So yeah, as you're walking, it's like the same rolling plains that you found this warband on, and it's the same just kind of like tall prairie land grasses that are out there. And as you hit the Ustaloch, it is a nice rocky, like it's not like a beach, but it's a nice rocky like lake front. And as you do hit it, Crag will decide to jump off your back, Brant. I'm sorry, I haven't been completely truthful with everybody.
Well, now's the time to fix that.
You don't say.
So there are some things that I did leave out. Do you want me to explain here, or do we want to, circle around to the other side of the lake before we kind of sit down and talk for a little bit?
Probably here is best.
Well, you may want to pour some of the trust that you have.
All right.
How long did it take to get there?
You're like early evening, so you're about 5-ish. Pretty long walks. And so he'll find a tumbled over log and sit down. So as he takes a drink of, if you did pour him some.
Yeah, pour him some, and then I'll start collecting up sticks and stuff and just light it on fire for just a small little fire.
Very good.
So we did. The warband is from Taldori. That is true, and we are from the northern shores, where it is snowy and craggy and pretty dangerous place to live.
Right.
But what I didn't tell you is that we don't really defend much. We hunt and we seek and we fight. That's who we are as people. Many of us do want that honorable death. And you understand. So you understand from this goblin is a pretty intelligent goblin. So the conversation is like almost perfect common. Is in like from other goblins you may have either seen or known. It is not broken. So it is very fluent common. And so against my better judgment, I went with him. I have killed. I have, one might say we have murdered in the name of our God. But when we got noticed, we didn't. Now us lower level in the warband didn't get told all of it, but we weren't lost. We were set sail for here. And we did come from the south, which I did tell you. But it was, and you can see he is searching for the word. It was almost like a contract to come here. And
Specifically to Trostenwald.
To the area between, I think, Trostenwald. And he pulls out a map, and it does have like the in between the Amber Road in between Offfield and Trostenwald. So it is the area right between there that they were to just camp. But we were to just be here and probably ruin, and we didn't have full command. We were attacked in the middle of the night before we were. And if anybody wants to make a insight check for this whole thing.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Lysander, where are you at during this?
I'm kind of just listening.
Okay.
Just kind of on the outset of the group.
All right. I'm gonna sit next to Lysander.
That's a 21.
21. Belle?
For as paranoid as Phylon is, it's like she already has her mind made up. I got a 2.
Okay.
She doesn't actually care. She's just like, nope, you're a terrible person. It's a 2.
Brent?
17.
Okay.
Then. Go ahead.
I was going to say Quince or Lysander, either of you.
No, I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah, I'll throw in on this one. It was an insight, right?
Yeah.
That was a natural 1.
Neither are you.
So I'm not paying enough attention.
Okay. Amethyl, he's completely honest. Brian, I'll give you that too. You do get a bit of like regret in his tone to an extent, and so he continues and he said, "Well, again, all of us didn't know exactly what we were doing here, but there was a lot of money involved."
From who?
Honestly, I don't know. It was a cloaked figure that came and met with the head, and it's almost like they.
Who was the head of your little band?
DM delay,
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna do it.
It was Orgoth, the Cruel, is what his title was. But we got attacked in the middle of the night by what appears to have been guards. I got away, and a bit of shame, a lot of shame. It is our creed to die in battle, to die that honorable death serving our God. But
You say our creed. What is your creed? If, say, you did not have this god, what would your creed be?
Well, clearly it was run like a coward, I suppose.
I don't know. There are times where battle is not the best choice.
Orgoth the Cruel, they seem nice. Very. But, I mean, my creed, I don't know, I guess a little bit about myself is I've always just been looking for something. I studied a bit, as I'm sure you can tell by my... And he kind of makes this notion. He goes, I did a bit of, studying just history and whatever I could get my, hands on. I would steal books and whatever. But
I thought you said you couldn't read.
Well, I can. So there, as I said before, there are many things I've lied about. I understand if you want to part ways, if you want to turn me into the whatever the guards. But I can tell you that my cowardice is shame enough for me not to live anymore.
You're muted. Oh, Cranky blown up chat with some gift subs.
Whoa!
Ooh, there's
Whoa!
5 of them. Holy shit.
Whoa! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Cranky.
Hell yeah.
These.
Gift.
Can't hear you, Lynn. Can't hear
I
you.
heard it click, but then it seemed like it was
It's happening.
the goblins have returned.
I mean, in other news, while Lynn figures that out, Cranky takes the number 2 spot in the
Yes!
Gifted subs, right behind the band one.
The band one, confound it, and ahead of
what?
Link.
The band one? I missed that.
Oh, he's in our chat. He thinks he got banned because of his Elvis Presley impersonation.
Not true. So I have a conversation I'd like to have with Lysander while this is happening, if we want to.
Yeah, Lynn, if you're okay with that. Okay.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll work some technical stuff there.
Lysander, you said you have a deck of cards, right?
I do.
So I need you to teach me a card trick. I have played Brant before. And he always gets the better of me, and I'd like to kind of have a one-up. So if you know any tricks, I would gladly...
What kind of a trick are you trying to learn here?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't quite believe you that you are just, better without some sort of, upper hand, sleight of hand kind of card up your sleeve type of thing. So,
Oh, you're a good read. I was just trying to figure out what I could teach you.
right. Yeah, so I anything that you might know, I would like to take into this next game. Maybe if, after we are done with the Goblin, we play a round,
Yeah, it would be fun. I can teach you a couple. I can teach you how to stack the deck a little bit. Maybe
nice.
hide some cards somewhere in your upper sleeve or something, and
All right.
maybe figure out how to. If you shuffle them right, you can still know the order of the cards. I can show you.
All right. Yeah, so if, maybe kind of turn my shoulder away from Brant and the interrogation of Crag. And, I mean, right now might not be a bad time, just a real quick lesson, if you would.
Sure. So I would, pull out my deck of cards, and we'll just go for the quick, like, holding the deck in your hands, and then you brush your hand over the top, and just kind of take a card with it, and then just use your fingers to slide it up under your sleeve.
You would.
Oh, that's good. Your hands are so fast. That is good. I have loose sleeves, so it might be easy to.
So I will take a rubber band type bracelet out of my bag too, and I will hand him one and just say, "This is what I use for my
Grifting
or sleeve as well." Just make sure you get it up under under that band. It'll stay there just fine.
Nice.
And your sleeve will hide the band.
Yeah, I think we'll start there, and we'll see kind of what that brings me. He won't know what is coming.
Just use it right. Make sure you use the right card, and then just wait for the right moment to play them.
Sure.
That's the key. It's not how you hide it. It's how you use the hidden card.
Ah, the right time to pounce. Okay,
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly. See,
And
you're
I'll-
catching on. You're a smart guy, Quinn.
I'll take out the skin, wine skin that has some Trost left in it, and take a swig and hand it over.
Let's say, what are we playing? Curse of Strahd? The skin, weirdo?
Wrong game.
Wrong game.
And then I'll kind of like center back up towards the fire and everything, and be ready.
Okay. Okay. Are you still sitting on the outskirts, Lysander?
Yep. Just sitting out a little bit with Quinn, just within earshot. Obviously, not close enough to be paying great attention, but just out of earshot, or just inside range of earshot, I would say, is where I'm at.
Okay.
As we're sitting here, I'd kind of gaze out across the lock there. Is there any boats out there? Any movement out there? Anything? I'm just trying to be aware of threats that maybe.
Yeah. So again, early evening-ish at this point. There are boats on the water. You see them come in and out. You see a lot like docked near Trostenwald, almost as if it's just
Right.
easy way to travel to the festival.
Samuel Seabury was kind of a larger fellow with like losing most of his hair, right?
Yeah, portly, kind of just white hairs around almost like the if you were to think of the DM costume,
Okay.
a little bit taller though.
So this person who hired your warband, were they a slim, trim figure? How tall?
They were tall, cloak.
Belly under the cloak.
No, they seemed to be They seem to be slim.
Slim. Right. What color was the cloak? Do you know?
It was black.
Okay.
Is this tall for you? Or is it just tall?
How's it compared to me?
Points to Brant. But that's all.
Right. So, I think, are there any other things you wish to share with us? Anything that you're forgetting? No, just take a second to think about it.
He kind of like his claws kind of rake his face a little bit. No.
That's good. If you think of any more, just let me know. And, it does not sound like you were having a very good time in your previous existence. And maybe we can find something better for you.
Well, like I did say, some of what I said was truth, and if I can find a place to just repay all of my debt,
well, with some study, which seems to be like something you enjoyed but never had the opportunity to. There's something maybe there.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe, like I said, hard work. I'm a skilled hunter. I could teach you that.
That's true. Well, I think a little more trust won't hurt nothing. And something more, a little bit for him, a little bit for me. And I'm running a little low now. This is a tragedy.
You'll have to restock when we head back into town.
And he pulls out whatever left he had of Lysander's, ration that he gave him. That's how they eat, pretty sure.
Yeah, I will learn to eat with such enthusiasm.
And
Is this where we are staying tonight?
Yeah, probably not. I'll stomp out the fire real quick and a little further away then.
Whenever we're ready, I can put up my yurt, as you call it.
Amethyll's amazing yurt.
Amethyll's amazing yurt. It's been renamed.
We might want to move a little closer to the town just in case, because we're still up on like the northern bit of the lock there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go on a walk down the beach.
I mean, do you enjoy long walks on the beach?
Not.
Who doesn't?
I don't know that I've taken one.
Craig's like, no. You usually end up dying. Where I come from, long walks on our beaches.
When would I have had time?
How old are you?
Why?
Because there was time. You have to find the time to walk on the beach.
Well,
now's the perfect time. You must do it now.
Well, right here, right now. We can do it. I'm just saying I've never had time or a beach before.
Well,
or the right person.
Oh. Well, I don't know how much I can help with the second part, but there is a beach here.
Well.
I like to imagine we're having this conversation as we're walking along the beach, like we're already doing it.
It's happening.
Maybe we fill the time you can tell us what happened to that ear of yours.
That was a mistake on my part. Maybe I thought I was a little too big for my britches.
Well, that's a nice offer of you, but what's the story?
Well, I mean, it is part of the reason why you are with me, Brent. Because I went into places that I did not belong in. I got in a little bit of trouble with a little demon. Got the jump on me and ripped my ear off and almost my whole face. And he'll kind of pull back his hair a little bit, and you can see he does have scarring here. And then the ear itself is gone, but obviously it still functions, just not very well. But I believe the little demon was a Quasit, kind of a little bit smaller than Crag.
Really?
Were you able to defeat this demon?
That I do not know. It was throw out everything I have and run. So he might still be there, but he's a continent away. I know that.
Well, let's keep the other one intact then, huh?
My one good one. That is the plan now, and again, that's why we are together, Brent. I think.
It's good. Well, sorry that it happened, but I've been curious about it for a little while now. So,
you read about certain things, and in your head you build up a bigger thing than you actually are, and you feel you are ready to go on an adventure. And
you have
yes,
so much power all of a sudden.
but this world is very quick to kind of put you back in your place and make you realize you can't do it by yourself, even with all the books and the knowledge, and that you need help.
That's true.
Well, you seem to make a good team.
Well, I think it works, but it was definitely a lesson learned.
Best part about hiring me as a guard, you have me watching your back.
There's nobody else I would rather have.
Hell yes.
Anyway, how far down do we want to go?
I think if we can find just maybe some trees, just a little something to cover us, and then maybe that'll be good.
It's good. Yeah, we definitely want to be in earshot of that town bell, just in case.
Yep, that's about as important as it gets. So I think we're pretty close.
So
When
go ahead.
when we find where we want to camp, I can swim into town briefly, and at least be by the docks.
So how Trostenwall is set up is that it is like there is a dock ward there. There's no real trees along the western side. All of them are kind of on that south side, in a big like grove of trees. Maybe a few nestled here and there, but it is again pretty open. So I don't know how you want to kind of maneuver your way around.
If the guards aren't coming out to the lake, is there a reason we cannot sleep in the open?
Well, we do have Emethel's hut that shields us, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we never know who's going to come up on us if we're too out in the open.
That is my worry. I mean, that is what happened to Craig's band. They were.
Yep.
We did that. I don't know if
Oh yeah. Not taking the disconnect, I realize.
it was
I'm
not
I don't want the same thing to happen to us.
But if we are inside the huts, is that an issue? Can they not see inside?
It's like an opaque sphere that they can. Lynn Amethel can choose the color.
Yes, I can choose the color. We can move freely through it. Everything is barred from passing through it, and spells and magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. So it can be dark if we want it to be dark, or it can be dimly lit.
Whatever you all decide, I will take first watch. Cracks his neck.
Okay.
So I can take second watch.
Did we not want me to swim to the docks, or?
If you think you can gather some information, I think it would be worth it. But, well, I'm guessing you're probably a pretty quick swimmer. Yeah, you can get away if they see you.
I swim as fast as I can move in battle.
That's pretty fun. All right.
She's pretty quick.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
If that is something you wish.
It is fine, I can do it. Or if we do not think it is important, then I can go to sleep until it is my turn for watch.
My only worry is if there's something that happens and we are not able to help you and do not know you're in danger.
I have my spells back, so if there is something that comes after me, I can at least Misty Step, Thunder Step.
Yeah, if you're careful, I mean, it would be good for us to have the information as long as you can afford to spend the time to do it.
I did not know your spells were back. That is, those are amazing spells. I would hate to be a god coming across you.
Because we sat and rested after the here, right?
Yeah,
short
that
rest,
would
yeah.
be. Yeah, then I get all my spells back. My 2 spell slots. My 2 spell slots.
Oh yes.
I'm going to need just to rest for the night to get all of mine back. So if you've got the wherewithal to get us some additional information, I think that's great.
Okay.
The more prepared we are, the better.
Sure. Is this where we are staying, or?
It's probably the best spot.
I'm fine here.
Okay. Then I will go now, and I will be back.
Okay.
Are there any other tents or anything around the city or the lock that are from festival goers or people like that, or is it all in the town at this point?
You do, so being out in the area for so long, you do notice that you get a general understanding that the increasing amount of outside stay is because of the festival, and so there are quite a few tents out there. There's some campfires here and there, but nothing right on the lake.
Okay.
Well, that you can see.
We didn't see any laws against camping on the lake, did we?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no camping. You got a permit for that camp spot?
Is it dark out now?
It's getting to be there. So you're probably at 6 or 7. So it's a little sun's going down. It's just not dark yet.
Okay. Just curious. I can see normally in darkness, but we'll see.
If
Because
you
I
all
took
don't...
that devil's sight. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I took devil's sight, so I can see normally up to a distance of 120 feet in both magical and non-magical darkness. So if there was something else we could see if it was getting darker, that was mainly what I was getting at.
It's not super dark yet, but the Ustaloch is kind of dark water, so you can't it's not super clear, but it's darker water, so I would say you would be able to benefit from that in the water too. So are we camping here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
Put his helmet on so his hair doesn't give them away.
Yeah, so you Amethel, you make your amazing
Yep.
yurt is the word.
My Amethyll's amazing yurt. Yes.
And so it's pretty blended in with the background. Are you doing fire outside, inside?
Inside will hide it better, right?
Yeah.
Only smoke passes through it, though, right?
I think in can go out cannot come in.
Okay.
Let's see. If there's an object within the dome, can move through it. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing that the smoke will count as an object.
I would agree with that.
If not, I don't think we could breathe. Like oxygen.
So, you know.
It's
So, yeah,
fine.
it's permeable.
I mean, you could make the argument that there's no oxygen coming into the tent, so once you use it all up. No, I'm just kidding. That seems silly. We wouldn't play like that.
No.
Amethyl has to allow the oxygen as an extra person.
Right?
I designate the oxygen to be allowed to move freely in and out of the
Yes.
sphere.
So that does make an interesting point, Robo. Can things come up from underneath because it's a dome? It's not a full sphere. So you could dig under it. For the future, maybe. I'll just file that away in things to punish the party with. Kidding. I'm kidding. So, start the fire inside. Are you allowing Crag inside?
You know, I'd rather keep my eyes on him than not.
Okay.
So,
Brant, do you mind if I take first watch with you?
Sure, if you want, yeah.
It's hard for me to fall asleep super easy.
Yeah, I can identify with that. There's many nights where sleeping does not come easy.
It's true. Okay, so Fwylon, are you going now, or are you waiting a little bit till dark?
I will. I'll probably, especially if the water's dark, as soon as the yurt is up, so I'm in range to be designated or whatever it takes, then I'll go swimming.
Yeah, Chris, I like you've been
You've been.
you may pass. It's the opposite of you shall not.
As soon as I get my backstage pass, then I'll go swimming.
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, so as you go, you do see some wildlife under the water.
Anything cool?
No, just some fish. Maybe a eel in there or two.
I say hi as I go.
And they just
Hey,
look at
bud.
you quizzically. Like, we've never seen somebody say hi to us. That's weird. And yeah, you swim up. You do see it. There are quite a bit of boats anchored in near the dock, but they're not docked. So enough for like a shipping lane to come in and out, but it's quite a few. And so you're kind of passing between anchors. What are you looking for?
I actually just want to go. I'm probably gonna stay really close to the bottom until I see like where the docks themselves are like hitting the floor, and then I want to swim up underneath to just kind of listen to what chatter's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you easily do that. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure. I'm gonna guidance myself.
Yurt floor fleas, everybody. You are attacked from the inside.
I knew this was happening!
You put the yurt over an ant mound.
That's a 12.
Yeah, okay. So underneath the dock, you hear some, conversations about shipping back and forth, about people excited about the festival. Nothing like ear catching. Nothing that you would be just excited about. Are you going to hang out here for a while?
Any news? Yeah, I'll hang out for a little while. I'll also be looking for anything. The name Nicandro, I think, was the one who got targeted, but was out on the water. Was that it?
Yep.
Nicandros?
Nicandro. So I'll be listening for that, and then just any weird news about the festival or any strange going on. So I'll hang out for a little while.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll go back to the rest of the party. You got a little bit of time to kill. What's everybody doing?
Time for some cards.
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
My wallet feels so light lately, so I think maybe it's time to make it a little heavier.
well, I thought we were just going to play for fun with.
Oh, we
you
can do that.
seeing that Crag is with us. Crag, you don't have any money,
Alright.
do you? No.
All right.
I mean,
friendly game. Let's teach
warm
him.
up.
All right.
Yeah. Teach him. MFL, are you going to join us? I did not hear MFL.
Can't hear you.
I saw the yes.
I saw the yes.
I know sometimes my Discord does a weird thing where it'll change the microphone. So I don't know.
Yeah, mine drives me nuts with that. Every time I open it now, it's like
It's the
might be
fleece.
a new device.
It's the fleas. It's the fleas.
The fleas have come for us. But all right. So
Anyway, maybe we'll get a game started, and we'll see what happens.
all right.
Yeah, what are you playing?
The Lysander, dealer's choice, I believe, is the saying they say.
Let's let Brant deal and he can do his game.
All right. Okay. Well, let's see. And then he's gonna like shuffle them for a second, and he's gonna Google the minigame. He forgot the name of it.
You
and what it's called.
could do like a blackjack, where each person gets dealt 2 cards. You roll a d10 for that card.
It's I think it was called the Gambit of Ord. So no, screw it. We'll just do. Yeah, that'll be best. We'll just do that, and we'll. All right.
Sure.
So he's just gonna deal out a quick hand of cards. Okay.
The
So
fleas. Yeah. So go ahead, Lynn. I can see your. I saw it light up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there.
There,
Whoa,
we're back.
hey, whoa, we're back.
All
Don't
right.
touch anything. No one touch anything.
I think there's a sorcerer or some sort of mage who is casting Zone of Silence on me.
Would it be the
I think-
cranky old one that we have in the chat?
Maybe. Because my inputs, everything, the settings showed that it was fine.
Don't
So
move.
I don't know. I still blame the fleas.
The fleas. All right. So yeah, go ahead. Deal out 2 cards to everybody. Then everybody go ahead and we'll do it this way.
Okay.
We'll do it this way. You roll 1 in secret, and then you roll 1 to the party. So you get like 1 face-up card.
My face-up card is a 4.
Mine's a 3.
My face-up card is a 1.
Looks bad already for you, huh?
Sorry, is this a D20 or what are we rolling?
Just a, so you'll roll 2 d10s. 1 is secret to you.
D10s. Okay.
One is secret to you. 1 is open to the everybody else.
Okay. The one that's to the party is a 9.
Ooh.
So.
I assume
We're making this up as we go.
Better.
Yeah. So you're trying to hit 20. 20 is the highest, right?
All right. Well, normally this is where we would raise the stakes, but sometimes the cards are not with you. I will fold for this hand.
Okay, so we got a 9, a 1, and a 4. Or were you a 3?
I
I had a 3. I will fold as well. A 3 is too low for me to want to stay in, especially with that 9. Lysander, what are you going to do?
I'll take a hit.
Deals out the 2 other cards.
Yeah, those are up, by the way.
So that's another public roll then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 3.
Ah.
How many 3s are in this
I don't know
deck?
how we're betting. We're just making stuff up.
We're just playing for fun.
We're playing for fun, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you roll for your next face-up card?
Mine was a 3.
Perfect.
And I'll take another hit, actually.
Ooh. You must have real low cards.
For another 3.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh goodness.
I'm watching Lysander. See if he
I
does.
will
See if he
hit
does the
again.
tricky Tommy.
What do you got here, man?
That was a 5.
Alright.
Oh,
A bunch of ones.
Alright, and Amethyl, would you like another card?
And I am done.
Oh, you said yes or no?
no.
No.
No. Alright. Alright, so let's see your secret cards. If it's another 3, that's not that many. I'm just kidding.
I will flip over an 8.
8. Alright. For a total of
If I did my math right, I think is that 21?
So it'd
3
be
3 is 9 plus the
8.
8 is 16.
And then 5.
5. Yep.
Lucky one here. And Amethyl. What is your... Now it's completely freezing. Oh, that's not cool.
No.
Not cool at all.
Hold on, I got this. 3, 2, 1. Ah, I'm surprised it didn't work.
I was just reading that, Chris. The Gambit of
moving it.
Ord.
Lynn in chat said she has an 8.
Perfect. So 8 and 9, so 17. Oh, that's a nice one.
Nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Avandra's Favor is one that would be from my backstory, actually.
All right, so warm up out of the way.
Yeah, so
Alright.
I think we could play that other one if makes a little bit more sense in game because there's no like dealer. So that the one I was reading was like if there's a dealer. So this next one we're gonna play Gambit of Ord. We did
We
lose
lost
Lynn, so
We lost. We could do Avenger's Favor is really simple. It's just roll 2 and then you can win on a 7 or 12 or a double, and then you can. Oh, that's dependent on betting. Never mind. Or it's Gambit.
Well, we have gone through our warm ups. Why not put a little money down?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
all right.
So-
I'll start off.
Yeah, so rules for everybody, especially those in the chat if you don't know. Gambit of Ord. So how we're going to start it out, there's a buy-in. It's almost like poker. So everybody buys in initially. And then you roll 1d8. That's your first roll. And from there, once you roll that 1d8, that's your card. And then you go around the table, so we'll have a dealer button essentially, and you go around. You can either call, bet, or fold, much like poker again. And then if the pot's good, everybody's all square in there. The next one you roll 1d6,
Okay. And then we go D4.
and then you go d4.
Alright. All right. Are you dealing again?
Well, I don't see any reason to let you deal.
Are you afraid? That's fine.
I'm kidding. Your hands are too slow.
Very good. Are you giving me the deck?
Not yet.
Alright.
I'll do it with a.
All right. What do we want to say? Like 10 gold pieces?
Yeah, 10 gold. That works.
Lysander, are you good for 10?
I'm good for 10.
All right.
All right.
Craig, I will pay for you. Join us. Come.
He wants to lose twice the money he normally does.
Okay.
Or maybe, hey, Craig, if you win, I get half.
If I win, you get all.
Oh, sure. Okay. So now that is 50% chance I win.
The goblin wins. All the party's throats are slit in the morning. Okay. So pot good. Everybody roll your initial D8.
I rolled an 8.
You're not supposed to tell.
Oh, what's the tell?
He's got an 8. Craig folds.
Craig,
First one.
Craig, what are you doing? Brent is a liar. He does not roll an 8. He's got like a 2 or something.
I will raise 10.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, you know me so well.
All right.
Of course.
I am good. I'm good for another 10. I'll put 10 gold out there.
So, mechanics. Everybody has the ability to do a sleight of hand check. It doesn't say what that check is against.
I would imagine like passive perception, unless somebody's like actively looking for a cheater. I'm not. So.
So what is everybody's passive perception? Just so I have it noted here.
11.
14.
Big 10.
A 10. Okay. Okay.
My wisdom is not good.
Craig didn't fold. So, what did you do, Brent?
He raised
I
it.
raised 10.
Craig, are you staying in?
I'll call.
All right, I'll put 10 more for Craig.
And we're going to pause the game real quick. Fwylan, over under the docks.
It's getting good.
You hear nothing of interest, unfortunately. Nothing yet. Still general chatter about, shipments, Zenith Festival. What was your perception? 13?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to hang out there longer, I'll let you re-roll that perception just
Okay.
as you're kind of just sitting there. Maybe you're moving back and forth from dock to dock.
Guidance that. That's bad. 19 that time.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll come back. All right.
No problem.
So Craig calls, Brandt calls, Lysander. What are you doing?
Can I do that sleight of hand check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, damn, that's a 1.
Everybody sees Grifter Lysander trying to get a new card.
I see it, but won't say anything.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Brent.
Brent's just gonna be like, over 10 gold, just fold, my friend.
And Craig sees.
What is he cheating, Lysander? I thought better of you.
He is definitely trying.
Not my best moment.
Okay, so you can stick with your original roll.
I'm taking
Or
the original
full.
roll.
Okay, so you call 10.
Yes, I do.
Quince.
Right. We are up to 80 gold coin.
Go at the pot.
All right, we roll a d6. Next card.
Yeah, you're
right?
dead, Quince. D6. Everybody rolls a D6.
Let's. Why stop here? Not at 10 gold. It's getting quite expensive for you, isn't it? You can put it in the
I am fine.
Hey, I want to raise 10, 20 total.
Oh,
Is this okay, Quince?
It's
You
great.
better-
I will.
you
Right,
better
I will call.
Lysander, what? I'm good for 20.
I'm good for 20. I'm going to raise 10.
All right, another 10. I will call.
Crag.
I call.
You call. I will call as well.
So that was 120 on top of
30 total per person.
Yeah, 120 total.
On top of 80.
So we're at 200 gold in the pot.
I thought we were playing as friends here.
Everybody roll your d4.
I was thinking so as well. I was wrong.
Well.
Go ahead, Brent.
I'm very confident.
It's so much money, but I did. All right. All right. So,
Your poker face.
maybe we. Oh yeah, Brant probably doesn't have a pretty good one, so he'll just be like, yeah. All right. So we.
You're going to back off now? I mean, we are.
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out how much gas to put on
Your
this.
pot committed now.
How about 50?
And
I'm kidding. We are friends. 10.
I look. I was going to say, I
Your
look.
face still gives away a lot.
You are just getting this goblin to put in all my money.
This is true.
He will do it. I thought he would.
but I got really
We will
good.
see.
I mean, I call.
I have very good. Grant, how much did you put in?
10, he said.
Oh, okay, 10. Yeah, I'm good for 10. I'm already committed. Pot committed.
Nice ender.
I'll call.
Okay, so we're another 40, so we're at 240 gold in there.
All right. What do you got, Brad?
I am not lying. I have an 8, a 5, and a 4.
I
had an 8, a 6, and then I rolled a 1.
I had an 8, I had an 8, a 6, and a 3. So Brant, you and I tie.
Lysander?
Lysander.
I had a 5, 3, and a 4. 12.
Damn, I was hot. 8 and a 6.
I rolled an 18 on a reroll, so I rolled a 1 on the first roll, and then an 18 on the reroll, and an 8. I'm like, yeah.
All right.
So let's
Let's go ahead and go back. We're gonna go back to Fwylon. Moving around, checking out some of the ships, hearing some of the different conversations happening. You do hear that the lotion has been delivered. So take that for what it's worth.
The lotion has been delivered. Did they say where or to who?
You couldn't really catch it all.
Just the lotion. The lotion is getting put on the skin.
The lotion has been delivered to the skin.
Okay. Alright. And have I any indication that this is the lotion or just some lotion is here?
There's no, it's just lotion.
Okay, so lotion has been delivered. Cool. Alright. That about all I've gotten?
Yeah, that's probably the most interesting thing out of everything.
Okay. Did I hear Nicandro at all?
No, the name did not come up.
Okay.
That's
How long
never
have-
good. Get the random disconnect and reconnect.
My work computer just decided to do that. Sorry, folks.
How long have I been out here?
Probably about an hour-ish.
How dark is it?
It is getting dark. It is the waning hours of sunlight. You maybe got like another 30 minutes of sun.
Well, I don't need it, so I'll hang out for a little while longer.
Okay. Okay. You guys want to play one more game?
We're taking the whole stream doing it.
Oh, wow, now we're all addicted. This has just become a poker stream, folks. If you were here for D&D... Wait, you're out?
No, I said timeout. I will take out 120 gold. 'Cause that's how much I was in for both mine and Brad. Get them stacked up. Craig, I know I said we would split it, and you said I could have it, but you keep half. You played well. So I'll give him 60 gold, and I'll keep 60 gold.
Okay. Sure.
So
And then I think, Brant, you get 100. Well, you get 60 of yours back plus 60 of Lysander's.
all right.
So I'm down 60.
Well, so I get 60 of Lysander, 60 of yours, so 120 total.
Yeah, the whole pot was 240,
Okay, perfect.
and half of that was mine.
Well, half of that was Crag's.
Well, came from my pocket, and then I split because Crag won, and you two split 240, and then I split it with Crag.
Gotcha. So I made 60 total.
Yeah,
Cranky, I'm so scared.
yeah. Well,
Whoa! We just got a reroll. Who is that for?
Dibs.
well, I don't want to,
Rock the boat.
if we are going, my pocket is quite a bit lighter. I am going to go, maybe check on Volan, make sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Phylon, if there's nothing really else happening down at the docks, if you wanted to come join us for this, you definitely could have made it back.
Join you for another card game, or
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah, if you want
Sorry.
to, I would assume you come back and we're all still
Yeah.
playing.
I
Cards.
want to catch some fish.
Okay, that's fair. So give me a.
Or would you like to borrow a javelin or anything?
I have a dagger.
Oh, perfect. Oh yeah.
Just swims under there.
And a survival skill.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
I'm trying to feed people not old gross sandwiches.
Nice. It's peanut butter egg dirt.
Can I take the reroll?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can.
100%. That way nobody can cheat with the
I
reroll.
got the same thing.
Ah!
It's 8. It's an 8.
220s. Oh.
Okay, you can catch a fish, not a big one. It's,
It's a little upsetting because I can hear it screaming.
I'm young. Yeah, you catch some fish.
Okay.
Small ones, not big ones.
I'll bring some fish up for everybody.
Some panfish. All right.
Yeah.
So who is anybody playing in this next one?
Oh, I am going to step out.
Crag's in it. Crag's
He's got 60 gold.
60 gold.
Now Brent's gonna be like, all right, play one, just the two of you. I'm gonna go for a second, and he's gonna go over and kind of go over to Quince, and he's gonna kind of go outside the dome and just kind of be like, all right, so now he has some money to get started, but you didn't have to give him so much. That was very nice of you.
Well, I have enough in my pocket. It's not going to mean anything to me. It might mean something to him.
I like that.
He is a little wishy-washy sometimes. I think he has good intentions. At least I will stick to that.
Well, the thing I can't figure out is he seems like he's nothing like I was expecting when I think, bloodthirsty horde of people who praise the ruiner who crossed the sea to kill lots of people. He studied history and gotten books, but from where? I've seen you hunt far and wide for books, but they are not something that you just find. This is something that does not add up for me. Have you ever heard of warbands? While also having the story of having to dance, when would he find the time if he was low on the totem pole to read?
Well, I do. He is an outlier of what his band of people might normally be. Can I do a check? If I've ever heard of, what would I be thinking of? What I don't know much about the Ruiner. I know that from a failed check earlier, but have I come across anything of warring bands that do have these outliers that are studying, and where or what they might be studying for? Are they used for, they educate a few to use them to gain power? To
Go ahead and give me a.
I was just going to throw in something before doing the check because it might be related. And then the coast he described, is that accurate? Cold and craggy with lots of snow?
We are talking. He said the northern coast of Taldore.
Yes.
I've never been. I might need to check my map. Yes, the northern coast is quite craggy. That's probably where he got his name. And it is socked in with snow quite a bit. So that checks out. I mean, but it is interesting that, when I asked him if he could read, he said no, and then he changed his mind. But I would like to know, like, what. I have not come across any goblins that have read before.
Another thing that bothers me is you don't learn how to speak eloquently by reading most of the time.
That is true.
Someone to practice language with, and it seems more like he was not some small grunt or something like this. Maybe he was a translator or something, or there's some missing piece, I feel.
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah, can I make a check to see if the art of translators and or educating one and using them, would I know anything?
Yeah, go ahead and give me.
It's kind of a loose.
I would say like a history check, probably.
Really good at history, so yeah, I'll do that. That's a 14.
Not really. You get that there are intelligent beings in these war bands, but they're usually more brawn than brain.
Yeah, I don't know why he might, but maybe that is why he is alive. He's a little bit smarter. Maybe he's not so devout to the ruiner as he says he is. Because if he truly was, he would not have run away. He would have stayed and fought. So I think there is a little bit of doubt maybe in his mind just because he is so educated.
Well, there's also the possibility that there is, and keep this between you and I,
Of course.
the shapeshifter is still not found. And the shapeshifter was based on a small person. As we already know, he ran into a crowd, and then, or they, I should say, we do not know, and they were gone. And
You think
he's
he might be?
He is not speaking as we expect. There are lots of things just to be wary of. I've no evidence at all yet, but there is a worry in my mind.
Well, I will cast. Well, if I cast detect magic outside of the yurt, would it ping what is inside, or is that like an anti-magic shell?
Music. It said magic goes through and out of the yurt.
All right. Well, stand right there. Don't move. I will cast detect magic as an action, not as a ritual, just so I can have it, and see if maybe there is something magical about our goblin friend.
No, that's wrong, Ty.
Oh, it is wrong?
All
I'm so
other
sorry.
no, it's okay. Because I thought this was the case. I'm like, all other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome.
Then I would know that. I think, being a wizard.
It's okay. It lasts
kidding,
for
that's
10
fine.
minutes.
It does.
Yeah,
It
you
lasts 10
can
minutes, so-
cast it, and I imagine it's like an aura on you, and you can walk in there and just go, oh, hey.
All right. Yeah, I will. Okay, stay.
Goblin is my new band name. Yes. Sorry, that's great.
That is pretty good.
Their horror punk is their genre. I will walk into the yurt. Brent, wait here. This could be very quick. And I'll walk in and kind of see what pings.
Yeah, there is something that pings on Crag. Not Crag, but a dagger pings on Crag.
Oh. Right. You're still playing with your cards. Very good.
I think I think Crag and Lysander, I don't want to speak for you. This would just be you running like the tables on Crag.
Oh yeah.
And you have gotten, and I'll give you this, 50 of his 60 gold.
That worked for me.
Damn you, Lysander.
Because I was absolutely going to sleight of hand that, and I really wish I'd gotten one because I have a pretty damn good modifier. For sleight of hand.
Oh man, that's good.
I'll kind of give it a chuckle.
And Flylon, you are definitely back at this point with the party.
As I come out, I probably see Flylon kind of moving towards us with fish in her hand. And he is not the shifter. He has some magical dagger, but that was it.
Okay.
Nothing else
Wait.
that I can see. Anyway, gonna do a little stretch. What did you find out?
Not much. I heard a lot about shipping and shipments and general chateau. There was some lotion has been delivered, but I have very little information on it beyond that.
More lotion. That is great.
If it is the lotion we are concerned about.
Is that enough for us to want to storm the gates and rescue the town? I don't think so. I think that might get us in more trouble.
Yes, perhaps. I can do an illusion, like a disguise and invisibility tomorrow. Or we can disguise ourselves to get inside and just see is the Jostenvoten our setup.
In the meantime, this fish, I can show you how one of my favorite foods is fusaka fish. If you give it to me, I will try to prepare it. This is...
What fish are you? What fish are you talking about?
Sure.
Fish.
No fish.
Oh. You know, maybe we save that for another time and just get a nice grill on this one.
That's very nice. Yeah, you go for it. I'm not going to partake.
We could use it as bait.
This is true.
Little fish to catch the big fish.
Tip would be happy.
Brant pulls one of his. Oh no, we bring it back to the fish. How do we do this? How did this happen? He's gonna pull out
Full circle.
one of his javelins and be like, "All right, so."
The small fish to catch the bigger fish, yeah.
And his pole of extending, and then he kind of like ties the. He's gonna tie the javelin to the pole of extending, and he's like, "I think this could work."
As a pole, or I do not.
Oh no! What? And he flicks it, and it extends 10 feet like magically, almost instantly, and then he pulls it back for getting fish.
Nice.
Wow.
Very well.
Magical spear gun.
Spear guns.
Go for it, and I'll see what you can come back with.
I mean, if everyone's hungry, I mean, we do have rations. I just
Crag is like, are we betting again? I can get a big fish.
Oh god, we ruined this goblin.
I'm good.
Crag, did you give Lysander all my money to him? You'd lost it.
I mean, not willingly. I tried.
He's good.
He had perfect hands almost every time.
Weird how that happens.
You know what that means?
Oh well.
It means you have terrible luck, my friend. And now
Yes.
it's not to push it. You never push the bad luck.
You still have a little bit. You'll be fine.
Okay. You going to try and catch a fish?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try to spear gun myself a fish just because I like the idea. So
Okay.
what Brant is gonna do is This is gonna be weird. I'm going to try like seeing if I see any activity that's close to the shore, and then I'm going to try to use my echo to herd them close to the shore, and then try to spear a fish and bring it back with the pole of extending.
Okay.
Thingies in there.
Yeah, I would say since you have the tiny fish that Fwylon caught, I'll give you advantage. Survival check.
Survival. All right, not bad. Even better. Holy shit.
33.
Survival. I have a +1, so it's an 18.
18. Yeah, you catch a...
Why can't we be in battle today? I'm rolling fire. We need to fight something.
You're fighting a fish.
You're gonna fight a fish.
Yeah. You catch a giant dragon turtle. No, just kidding. No. You catch a big, like, trout. Big enough to get some meat off of it.
Head back.
Robo's got the idea. You're fighting hunger.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anything else we want to do before sleepy time?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
On watch, I will smoke and the fish and everything and get it ready for tomorrow. Well, on my first watch with Craig.
Okay, and we're going to end it there tonight. Without Lynn, kind of unfortunate technical difficulties, I don't want to go too much further. So we'll pick up again next week, next Wednesday. Hopefully, no technical issues. Everybody get your sage out, and we'll clear the house of any evil spirits. I just want to say thank you again, Cranky. You definitely went above and beyond for that VIP. Amazing. 5 gifted subs hero today. And thank you, Robo, for modding, keeping everything going. One thing, Robo, that didn't happen, that support did not go off at all tonight, which is weird. So if you are new here, be sure to hit the follow button. We are pushing towards Twitch partner, a long ways to go, but we want to get the word out there that is, here at FeatherFall TableTop's goal. So be sure to, just come hang out if you're out there in YouTube podcast land. It sounded like we're getting a pretty decent base. Come hang out with us here on Twitch. We're here every Wednesday night at 8:30. We try and interact with the chat as much as possible without, breaking roleplay and stuff like that. Who knows? You may be gifted a sub, and then you get channel points. You get channel points up the wazoo when you're a sub. It comes quick. And you can give our beautiful players here some rerolls, some D4s, some inspiration, whatever it's in there. And I guess we'll leave it there. So thanks again, everybody. And be sure to have a good Wednesday night. Stay safe out there. If you're in the fire area, please be careful. If you're in any other apocalyptic area, please be careful. Stay safe, and we'll see you around.